This will be a short tutorial on making changes to the GCS Master Library. To get started, you'll need a copy of the GCS Master Library repository. The link to this GitHub page will be in the description. The easiest way to do this, if you're running Windows or Mac OS, in my opinion, is with GitHub Desktop. The link to GitHub Desktop will be in the description as well. However, if you would like to simply use Git via a terminal, that option is also available. Cloning repositories through Git has already been covered by various sources, so I won't go through it here. I've already completed the installation for GitHub Desktop and logged in with my GitHub account. If you don't have a GitHub account, you'll need to set one up. To clone this repository using GitHub Desktop, either press Open with GitHub Desktop, or if that doesn't work for some reason, you can always copy the URL, clone a repository from File, Clone Repository, paste the URL in, what I'm going to do here is change the local path that the repository will be cloned into. If your directory is not empty, you will need to empty it before cloning the repository. Now I'm simply going to press clone. Now that I've cloned the repository, I'm going to navigate to where I've cloned it. Once you open what will most likely be GCS_master_library, unless you've renamed it as I have, you will see this. The only thing you need to be concerned about is the library folder, where the entire library is stored. However, do not delete any of these files. They are important for Git's functionality. I'm going to navigate to the directory I would like to amend. If you would like to instead create a new directory, a new category for GCS, simply create a new folder. In my case, I'm going to be adding the Mentalist profession from Dungeon Fantasy 14. The folder already exists, so what I'm going to do is cut and paste the GCS character template that I've already prepared before. As you can see, GitHub Desktop has detected the change I've made to the repository. I do not have permission to edit Richard Wilk's version of GCS Master Library, so I'm going to create a fork. Press fork this repository. This fork exists to contribute to the parent project, so I'm going to leave it at that, and press continue. Now I'm able to commit to my version of the repository. I'm going to give a title to my commit, press comment, and then press push. If I go to my own version of this repository, you'll see that there was a commit 27 seconds ago with my commit title. This is not present in Richard Wilk's version. What I'm going to do is create a pull request. Press new pull request, press compare across forks. I'm going to change the head to my version of the repository and press create pull request. This is a fairly small comment, and I don't think a comment is necessary. But if you feel that the request you are submitting requires further comment, feel free to leave one. I'm going to create pull request. Hopefully there will be no conflicts with the base branch. However, if your branch conflicts with the base branch, make sure to fetch the origin and merge the upstream master branch into yours to see if there are any conflicting files that you need to change on your end before submitting your comment. Now I'm going to wait for approval from Richard. Check your GitHub notifications or email for any updates on your pull request. The author might require that you make some changes before he can accept.